Hey guys, Valerie here. Welcome to your day 6 of your 7 days of yoga. Today we're doing a full body flow, so working on the whole body. So just start in a sitting position. You might want to come onto a block if that's too much for your hips. And just starting with a little stretch of your toes. So you're going to tuck your toes and sit back on your heels, okay? So if that's too much, that's when you might want to at some point come onto your knees. If you're happy here, we're going to inhale and raise the right hand up towards the sky. Place it on the side of your head and bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Now we're not pressing on the hand, we're just resting the palm here to stretch the side of your neck. Now we want to have the left hand activated, pointing towards the floor. Take a few deep breaths in here and relax. Maybe have a little tuck of the chin with the next exhale. Stretch the back of your neck. And slowly we're releasing the neck, going towards the other side as we inhale. If you want to release your toes, come onto your knees. If you're happy, just stay here and relax. Stretch the other side of your neck. And maybe a little tuck of the chin again. And then slowly releasing the hand. Find your R4, so can release your toes. Maybe move your toes a bit to release the pressure. Few cats and cows here, dropping your belly down, opening the chest, and release the other way around, rounding your upper body. And breathing in, drop the belly down, open the chest, gaze up. Rotate your pelvic, navel to spine, shoulder blades toward the sky, chin to chest. Last round of cats and cow before coming into a neutral spine where we're going to go into sideways cats and cow. So we're going to inhale, lengthen our spine. As we exhale, drop the hip towards one side of your mat as you gaze back towards your heel. Come back towards the center and go towards the other side. And inhale and exhale. And one more on each side at your own pace. Just feeling a nice stretch on the side of your hips. Beautiful. And slowly relaxing down onto your heel, lift the hands up for one inhale, one twist on each side, twisting towards the left side first maybe, gazing over the left shoulder. Coming back towards the center as we inhale, going towards the other side. And again, back to center. And find your downward dog here, so walk your hands towards the front of your mat, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, lift your sitting bones as you extend your legs and reach to chest towards the back of your mat. First downward dog of the day, any kind of variation. If you want to move, bring one heel down at a time. Perhaps bring both heels high. Keep your downward dog shape as you bring both heels towards the right side of your mat. Keep the sitting bones high and stretch the side of your body. Come back towards the center, roll over, heels towards the left side of your mat. And back to your normal downward dog. Slowly bend your knees, walk your hands towards your feet to come into a fall forward at the end of your mat. Release your head down and maybe interlock your arms, or maybe this time bring your forearms behind your calf. Grab the back of your ankles. Take a halfway lift, keep your arms as they are. See if you can extend the legs and extend your back. And release. Normal halfway lift when you're ready. Extend your spine, fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders. And relax. Next inhale, make your way to standing, coming all the way up. Reach high. And hands in front of your heart, Samastiti. Start moving through our flow. Reach high with the inhale. Fall forward with the exhale, tuck your chin. Halfway lift. Plant your palms onto the floor. Find your way to your downward dog. So walk your hands towards the front, downward dog. Take one deep breath in here. Roll forward towards your plank. Lower down your knees maybe for the first chaturanga. If not, just come all the way down to the floor. One inhale here. Lift your chest up. Squeeze your elbows behind your back. And release. Fingertips onto the floor, wider than your mat. Take a deep breath in, press into the fingertips to lift your chest up. As you exhale, left shoulder towards the back as you gaze under your armpit towards your heels. And going up, doing the opposite side, so right shoulder towards the floor and gaze back. Back towards the center as we inhale. Lower yourself down as you exhale. Bring your hands in, find an upward dog. And find your downward dog. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step or jump towards the front. Halfway lift. And release. Find your way to standing, and we move to one more sun salutation, slightly faster. Lower yourself down. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step, jump or float back, chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. One breath in here. As we exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step, jump or float towards the front. Halfway lift. Release down. Coming to standing. And Samasthiti, hands in front of your heart. Beautiful. Next, inhale, we're going to take a big step back with your left foot and land into our lunge. So find your strong foundation, bring your hands up. From here, we find an arrowhead, so reach the top of the crown towards the front as you bring your hands back, palm facing down, reaching towards the back of the room. Lifting back up with your high lunge, maybe a little arch, and run arrowhead with the exhale. Last round, going up, high lunge. As we exhale, we bring the hands down on each side of your right foot. Runner's lunge with the inhale. Open your chest, gaze forward. As you exhale, pyramid pose. Release your weight back onto your back heel. Extend the front leg completely, forehead down. Runner's lunge with the inhale, gaze forward. And release back, pyramid pose. And last round. And release. Come back into your runner's lunge. Drop your back knee down, untuck your toes. Ujjayi Asana, lift up, low lunge. As we exhale, half split, release your hands back. Reach back and lift your right toes towards you. Low lunge again with the inhale, lift up. And release down with the exhale. Last round, low lunge. This time as we exhale, we're going to release the left hand onto the floor. As you bring the right hand back, see if you can grab the top of your back foot as you bend the left knee and gaze back over your right shoulder. Now this is not mandatory. If you can't reach the foot, either use a strap or just bend it and reach, and eventually you'll be able to grab your foot. Slowly releasing the back foot, circle the hand in the inside of your right foot. Find a lizard lunge by coming into your arms, forearms, or just crunching down, maybe having your elbow onto a block. Whichever variation you are more happy with, staying here for a few breaths. If you want to go into active lizard, you might want to tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Now from here, we're coming back onto our hands. One hand on each side of your right foot. Raise your right leg up towards the sky. Move to your vinyasa. So lower yourself down into your chaturanga. Upward dog and downward dog. Stay into our downward dog for 5 deep breaths. If you want to drop your knees down and find a quick child pose, you're more than welcome to drop the knees down and relax your forehead down. If you're happy into your downward dogs, just stay here. If you're into your child pose, slowly start making your way back into your downward dog. And next, exhale, bend your knees, look between your hands, step, jump or float towards the front. Halfway lift. And Uttanasana. Coming all the way up to standing. And Samasthiti, hands in front of your heart. You're going to go and do the same flow towards the other side. So big step back with your right foot this time. Find your strong foundation, activate your core. High lunge, hands up. Can you bend that front knee a little bit more and start moving to your arrowhead? So start reaching the front of your crown towards, the top of the crown towards the front as you bring your hands back and lean forward. Inhaling, hands up. And release down with the exhale. And complete exhale. Inhaling, going back up, maybe a little arch as you lift your heart up. And then runner's lunge with the exhale. Bring your hands down on each side of your left foot. Fingertips on the floor. Extend your spine, gaze forward. Pyramid pose with the exhale. Shift your weight back. Back heel flat on the floor. 45-degree angle. Coming towards your runner's lunge with the inhale. And release. Pyramid. And last round, runner's lunge. Feel free to use blocks under your hands if you need to, guys. And release. Last runner's lunge, we drop the knee down, untuck your toes, Ujjayi low lunge, half split with the exhale, shift your weight back. And Ujjayi again, shifting forward, and release. And then last round, lifting up. Now, if you want to bring your right hand in the inside of your left foot onto the floor or on the block, bring your left hand back, maybe grabbing the top of your foot with your hand, gazing back over your left shoulder. Keep your spine long. Last breath in here. And then slowly release that leg, left hand come all the way up and over in the inside of your foot. And find your lizard lunge. Lower yourself down. And keep breathing here, really important. If you had done your active lizard, maybe tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. This is just an option, guys. You do not have to do it. And then slowly we're coming back onto our hands. One hand on each side of your left foot. And find your vinyasa by bringing the left leg up. Three-legged dog. And lower yourself down. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Find a quick child pose here. Drop both knees flat onto the mat. Flat on the floor. About mat wide. Big toes untucked. And relax here. Forehead down. Come back onto your hands slowly. And draw your knees in. Find your downward dog. Lifting up. And from here we're going to find a sitting pose. So bend your knees, look between your hands. Step or jump through a sitting. And find your boat pose straight away. So keep the legs engaged. So we want to have the lower leg parallel to the floor. Squeeze the knees in. You can either point your toes or flex. It doesn't matter. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Now your favorite variation, if you want to release the hands, palms facing up. If you want to extend the legs, will be a bit harder. And you can also extend the arms. Now your favorite variation you prefer today. Slowly from here, we're going to lower ourselves down in control. Close to the floor. Hold it here. And then slowly coming back up. And this time we're just releasing down. And beautiful. Extend your hands away from you. Maybe interlock the hands. And extend tip of the toes, the tip of your fingers before bringing your knees towards your chest. Finding a quick twist on each side. Maybe cross the left leg over the right leg. Lower your legs towards the right side of your mat. as you open the arms and gaze towards your left hand. And then back towards the center. Cross the other leg on top and release towards the left side as you gaze over your right side. And back towards the center one more time. Knees to chest. And we're finding our Shavasana here, so extend the legs about mat wide onto the floor, hands on each side of your body. Little tuck of the chin and gently closing the eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Trying to stay present here and trying to stay focused on your breath. If any thoughts come to your mind, you can let them go. Slowly start bringing awareness back into your body. Move your fingers, your toes, your wrists, your ankle. Maybe you have a little stretch. And if you want to move to one side of your body, or deep breath in and out, before making our way back to where we started into any sitting position you want. And back straight, shoulder back and down. And then bring both your hands on touching your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bow your head down. Invite gratitude into your day, into your practice. Namaste, all of you. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, well done on finishing another day of your 7 days of yoga challenge. If you have any questions, please reach out and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.